is home. Now I'm finally where I belong.
Texas State has made it feel like my home. It is my home now. The way it's done that for me, it's given me so many opportunities.
Came to Texas State and really liked the environment. I felt very comfortable here, especially after visiting the bigger universities and some smaller ones. I just felt like Texas State was home.
When I set my roots down here, I loved it ever since. Every time I call home San Marcos.
I walked into the 4th floor of the Student Center where the rocking chairs are, and I looked out at that beautiful view, and I was just like, oh, I'm home.
Texas State will always feel like home. Like, this is where I've made the foundations for the rest of my life.
A lot of people call it home because they're proud about who they're around, who they surround themselves with, and the name they bear on their chest.
People are coming here to find, what they really are, and that's what that college environment is all about.
It's not just a school, it's a place where you can learn more about yourself.
Everything I've done here is going to play a major role in my life.
It's been one of the best experiences I've ever had. I've learned a lot about myself.
I want to be proud to say that I graduated from Texas State University. It's just such an amazing college, and I want to make sure to let people know that.
When I come to Texas State, I know that this is where I belong.
You meet tons of people, whether it's professors, it's people around the student center, and being able to talk to someone, not knowing them, but just saying hi, good morning, it's nice to see you again.
Also be open to and receptive to people just saying hello, and that will always change people's lives.
If you know what you're doing is trying to make people feel at home, then that's when people are going to feel like they are at home. I guess when you're trying to work for one thing or another and you're not really focused on people, you're focused on getting things done or getting a certain amount of people to come to this. When you start reaching people, no matter how many it is, that's really when people start to feel like it's their home, because they feel like even one person, that you inspire person by person and not necessarily in big groups of people.
You just realize it, like, after your first year that people here actually care. They want you to succeed.
They actually genuinely care.
This is my home because here I'm not just a number. Here I'm considered a student, and I can talk to any professor or any staff or faculty that I want to, and they care about what I have to say.
I think with the staff and the faculty, it's nice to learn about or see them at different functions on campus, and they come and they support our students.
Everything you do makes an impact, and everything you don't do makes an impact.
Every single student that I know that's successful has 3 or 4 faculty, staff, maybe even vice presidents that they look up to, that they feel like they can call when they have a problem, that are like their mentors, people they aspire to be like.
I'd really like to say that you really do make a difference in students' lives. And whether or not you realize it at that moment, and whether or not it happens in college, it does happen later on. And I can still hear the words and the advice that my advisors gave me. And I'll always take that into consideration when I look for my career and anything like that. And that's how I'm going to live my life. That's my new philosophy. I'd like to have that impact on students' lives as well. So, thank you.
We know that what we're doing is actually going to mean something down the road.
I've been inspired by people that have been around me, not only advisors, but faculty and staff, and so I think that it's my job now to also go out and inspire other people.
It's a place where you can call it home because you can find that one person that will make sure, that can see in you that you have something that you don't even see in yourself.
It was then that I knew that it was my home.
There's nothing, like I said, there's nothing like Texas State.
And I won't go back. Yeah, this is home.